Hey everybody, today I'm going to take you through what I'm taking in my backpack to hike the Overland Track over in Tasmania. Let's have a look. Alright, let's go through all this gear. To start with, I've got a mat. It's topographical, it's waterproof. I've got a bunch of Ziploc bags as well. These are spares. These are going to be for rubbish. So every couple of days I can zip it up, let all the air out of it. Don't have to open it again. I don't have to worry about the smell. The Overland Track is a leave no trace principles place. Whatever you hike in, you need to take out. You can see here, I've got a trowel. That's for digging holes if I need to use the toilet. Thermals, they come in very handy during the cold nights. Also got a couple of pairs of socks, a couple of t-shirts, a couple of pairs of underwear, and a spare pair of pants. On the far side, I've also got my wet weather gear, so some waterproof pants and a waterproofed jacket. Talking about waterproofing, you can see I've got several waterproofing bags. It does get quite wet in Tasmania, so making sure that everything is waterproof just means that if I'm out on the hike, there's a big band of rain that comes through, I don't have all my food wet, all my clothes wet, and I can't dry it while I'm on the track. In terms of water, this is a 3-litre camel pack water valve contraption. I've also got two 600ml bottles of water here. I'm carrying purification tablets, so once these are empty, I'll use these to purify. Once they've had their half an hour or an hour of purification tabs, I'll then stick it in the camel pack, and that's how I'll be able to work out what has been purified and what is waiting to be purified. So in the back here, you can see I've got the tent waterproof bag on the outside of the pack. The idea there is I can get to it and set that tent up, so if it's raining, it's right there. It's nice and handy. Undo the clips, put the tent up, stick my gear in, and then worry about unpacking. Got my sleeping bag. This one's rated to -2. Ideally, you'd have at least a -5 to -10 sleeping bag. This is what I've got at the moment. I've also got an inflatable mat to sleep on, a sleeping bag liner, and I've got a solar powered light. This one's not essential. This is probably the one thing that I could turf if I was looking to drop 100 grams or 200 grams. Just thinking it might be handy if I need to go out of the tent, use the bathroom or something, and it's a cloudy, rainy night, at least I'll have a light on me. In terms of food, everything's dehydrated, it's less weight. I've got enough here for 6.5 days. I've got porridge for breakfast, and then I've got instant dehydrated meals. I've had these before, I don't mind them. Whatever works for you. For me, it was all about the weight. These were the lightest ones that I could find. To get those ready, I get my jet boiler out. Get your fuel. Make sure your fuel is a 4-season mix. Now it's important, if you're not already in Tasmania, you can't bring fuel on the plane to Tasmania. So you do have to buy it there. This is my stove, my crux, and then inside here is my jet boiler that attaches directly onto my butane tank. Got some matches using the pot for toilet roll space. I've got one spoon in one of these bags here. The spoon is that long, so it reaches to the bottom of the bag. I only have to rip this once, and then I can just roll it up when I'm done, stick it in my rubbish bags. In terms of snacks, I've got some energy gels. I've also got some electrolytes that dissolve in water, and I've got some jerky sticks as well. All right. Moving on to the other side, This here is just my toiletries bag. A couple of sneaky cup of soups. Some floss, a washcloth, a toothbrush, tiny toothpaste. Again, it's all about weight. I'm not going to need more than that for 6 nights. I've got a set of purification tabs here. Obviously, if I'm having a drink, if I've got the water going, I've used some water, so I'm going to need a purification tab. Hopefully I've got a stream or something I can fill up in, and I can purify straight away. Cups for porridge in the morning so that I don't have to cook inside the jet boiler. The jet boiler will only boil water. That'll just help it keep it a little bit cleaner. Got a spare pair of laces for my boots. In an emergency, these could also be used as guy ropes on the tent. First aid is super important. Everybody needs to have one of these thermal blankets or space blankets. Every group has to have a first aid kit. Everyone's supposed to have a whistle. Unlikely that we're going to get bitten by a snake, but I do have a snake bandage just in case. Blister packs for any blisters on the feet. That's a big one. Got some paracetamol, some ibuprofen, mosquito repellent, PLB, personal locator beacon. This is essential. You need to have at least one of these in your group. You can hire them down in Tasmania before you start the track, but they've only got a limited supply. So if you've got one, it's worthwhile bringing it. It's a worthwhile investment. If it saves your life, it's worth the $300 or $400. And then on the far side, I've got some walking poles. So ideally, everything weighs 20% of your body weight or less. For me, this is about 20 kilos. It's a little bit more than 20%. I'm hoping that the poles, using those, will just take a little bit of pressure off my back. So if you've got any questions, put them in the comments below. If you like the video, please hit that big thumbs up, like button. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.